Hi, I'm Mindy with PronaStream, and thanks so much for joining me today for some core work. So today I want to really focus on the breath and particularly the exhale, because I want you to feel how powerful it is when you're able to really engage your abdominals towards your spine. Everybody talks about navel to spine or, float down the core, but it's hard to really get a sense of that if you're moving through things quickly and not really focused on the breath. So let's get started. We're going to start on our backs, knees up. Go ahead and bring your hands to your knees and take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to just float the knees into your hands and press your hands into your knees and truly stay in that exhale until all the breath is gone. All right, that's your core. Now you're in it. So as we move through the work today, just remember that feeling and try to keep accessing it. So now just bring your feet down to the mat and take a deep breath as you just slide the legs out. I want you to flex through your feet, reach through your fingertips, and exhale everything back to center. So come on up into a little ball. Take a breath in. Release the legs down, stretch, reach, and exhale. Again, just draw the lower back into the mat, knees come up, and you come into this little ball. Again, inhale, slide the legs out, reach the arms up, flex, stretch, and exhale. Release the back into the mat and come up into your little ball. Now try not to shift anything, but see what happens if you just start rocking by sheer will of the abdominals. So I'm not trying to hike my knees forward and back. I'm just really accessing my core. Exhale, in. And the next one brings you up. And we're going to just slide the legs out and grab hold of a TheraBand. If you don't happen to have a TheraBand, it's okay. I'm only going to use it for this one exercise. You could probably use a belt or a towel and just slide your hands along it. So sit tall and take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to go back slowly. And I want you to see if you can feel any weak spots in there or any place along the way that doesn't feel connected. Like for me, it's right about here. If I didn't have the TheraBand in my hand, I would have a really hard time holding this position because there's not a great big connection there. So I'm going to hang out here, and wherever it is for you, we're going to exhale into it a little more deeply and come up just a few inches. I go back and up. Really find that breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. And good. We're going to twist it to the right. So just a little accessing of those right obliques. I want you to just pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 6, 7, and center. Good. Other side. Pulse, pulse, exhale, and up. I'm going to go all the way down, really stretching my legs away from the crown of my head. Deep breath and exhale, floating those abs down towards the spine, rolling back up, sitting tall, releasing the band. That's all we need that for. So now we're going to come down to our elbows. I want you to lift out of your shoulder girdle and press your feet into the floor, and we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Gazing down at your belly, exhale, navel to spine, and let the right arm slide along the floor until it's reaching up towards the knees. Inhale and place it back down. Exhale. Left arm. Inhale down. One more time, just that, sliding one arm out. Inhale down. And exhale, I slide the opposite arm out. Good. So these next few, we're going to go both arms. Unless you felt like what we were just doing was enough work, then just keep with the one arm. Otherwise, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, and last one, exhale. You got this. Good job. Roll it all the way down. Just release your head from side to side. And we're going to lace the hands behind the head. I want you to stretch the left leg out on a medium diagonal, so I don't want it all the way up. I don't want it too close to the floor. Just about there. And the left elbow is going to come into the right knee, and I'm going to press and exhale. Then I'm going to inhale, lower the leg. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, switch. And here's the big moment. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower the leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, switch. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. X. In. Big exhale, all the breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Switch on the in. Exhale, press like crazy. Last round. Drop it. Lift it. Switch and press. Drop the leg. Lift. Switch and exhale all the breath out. And release. Just release your head from side to side. Good job. All right, we're going to work on the pelvic floor a little bit, and it's called the rollback, this exercise. It's some people, depending on your history, what surgeries you may have had, what has happened to your body in your life this far along, sometimes it's hard to actually rock the hips off the mat. But if you're one of those people, I don't want you to just hike past that important moment, but rather I want you to either press through the hands and give yourself a little bit of help, but stay in the moment, or you can actually just give yourself a little hiney lift and then place your hands back down when you're over the bump. But just stay in there, and it will get better. So we're going to inhale the legs apart. And as you exhale, you begin this roll back towards your shoulders, and there's a scooping out of those lower abs that's happening. Then I inhale, press the legs together, and I exhale, roll it down. I'm going to lower my legs just a little past 90 just to get a little more work in there. So inhale, open. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, the legs press together, and exhale, I roll it down. In, open, lower back always stays on the floor. Lower back never, when the legs are lowering, never leaves the floor. Of course, when I'm rolling back, my lower back is off the mat. Exhale this moment, stay in it. Inhale, the legs squeeze, roll it down. Good, one more round. Open it. Roll it back. Legs come together. Roll it down. Now I'm going to slowly lower the legs for 5 long counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Draw the knees back in. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. And we're going to take a rock back and a roll up. All right, we're going to come to all fours. Make sure that you're standing equally on both hands and knees so that the weight is just evenly spread out, and you're going to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just reach through the right arm and the left leg. Keep your focus down. Stretch the arm and the leg out. And then just draw it back down and in. Inhaling. And as you exhale, reach. So I'm not lifting the arm and the leg up too high, just tabletop, just level with my back. And lower it down and in. Stretch it out. And up. And lower. And in. And reach. And out. And down. Stay with that breath. So reach it out. Stretch it up, hold it out there, and we're going to just pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly lower it back down. And the other side reaches out. So I stretch it out there and hold it. And then just a little pulse. Up, staying really supported in those supporting arm and leg. And 5, and lower. Good. Last round, I lift it out, and this time, I'm going to lift it up, down, out to the side, leg goes out to the side, and in. I lift up, down, open, and in. One more time. Up, down, and open, and in. Reach, 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 and bring the leg and the arm down. Good. Let's do that last side. So if you need a little breather, just roll the wrist out, stretch. Sometimes this kind of work can be hard on the wrists. But here we go for the last round. So left arm, right leg, reach, and we go out to the side, in, and up, and down. Open, in, and up, and down. And open, in, up. Last time. And up, and down. Stretch both ends. Out, out, out. And release. Good. Sit back on the heels. Walk your fingers forward. Take a little stretch. And then slowly roll it up. And we're going to end with a little bit of side work. So we're going to come up to our knees, and I want you to align the left knee right underneath the left hip. So don't be here or here, but just really, really lined up there. And then bringing the hand to the floor, and the right arm's going to lift up. So this right foot is really grounded right now. My hips are in line with the leg, so not back. And I'm going to just fold that top arm through, and I'm going to lift it back up. And then maybe the bottom arm is going to reach out and back down. So I fold and lift and lift and lower. Lots of work going on here. Fold it through, lift it up. Now really stabilize yourself as that bottom arm comes up and down. Again, through and up and lift. And this time I'm going to come all the way back up to center. And I'm going to hold my arms up there as I switch to the other side. Good job. And then the right arm comes down, and I fold that top arm through. And I lift. Bottom arm reaches out as I press and exhale, navel to spine, and down. I fold it through. Lift it up. bottom arm comes up. So it's a lot, you're creating space, you're stabilizing your pelvis, you're working your core, and so much going on here. Last one. And up, reach, and now we come up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. All right. Good work today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon, I hope.